Tina Carini. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Byron, Georgia. You can find me on Facebook at Sponge and Stamp with Tina, on Pinterest and Instagram, and right here on YouTube as well. Okay, so this is the card that we're going to be creating today. This is using on page 83. It's under double play. This is a reversible stamp set. And I have a small confession to make. I missed it in the annual catalog last year. And I ordered this thinking it was a brand new stamp set, and it's not. But that is okay because I am having so much fun with this. I've created several different cards that I'm going to be making videos on. And let me tell you, this is a fun stamp set to do some watercoloring with as well. And so this is what we're going to be using, but I'm going to be bringing in some new products, which is new in colors. So we're going to be using the new designer series pack of 24, 26 new in colors, I believe I've got the years right. Tell you, time is flying by so fast. So it's all 5 in colors, and isn't that beautiful? And the floral is my favorite out of all of them. I love them all, but the floral is my favorite. We're going to be also using brand new dies, Spotlight on Nature dies. So you get 12 dies in this, and they're fabulous. I can't wait to play with this more. I use the second to the largest die here. Or actually it's the largest die that has the dots in the little lines in it. So much fun. I'm using that. And let's see, here's the sea turtle stamp set. So we're using the baby turtle, the large starfish, the small starfish, the sand dollar, and the little seaweed. We're going to use that. I'm also bringing in another brand new stamp set, or not another, but a brand new stamp set, Unbounded Love. This is a sentiment stamp set. So beautiful. It's got beautiful sentiments in here. And one of my favorites is May All Your Wishes Come True. And that's the sentiment that we're going to be using today. We're also using the Baker's Twine Essential Pack. I'm using the Crumb Cake Twine. And also the Tinsel Gems 3-pack. We're going to be using that. I love this, and it coordinates so nicely with the Summer Splash. I believe it's Coastal Cabana. I'm not 100% positive, but I'm pretty sure that it is. I think it's Fresh Freesia and Misty Moonlight. I could be wrong, but I think that's the colors in there. Then we have our cardstock, which is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And my bone folder here. And then we've got some scrap for stamping our starfish, our sand dollar, and our turtle. We have our die cut here, and we have, oh, this is not what I wanted. This is, we're going to have to trim that down. That is 1 3/4 inches, I think. No, it's 1.5 inches. I think it's 1.5 inches. I've cut 2 inches, so let's just cut. I'm going to make it 2 3/4 or 1 3/4. Let's see. No, it is 1.5 inches. Okay. We're going to cut that down to 1.5 inches. All right. So this is 1.5 inches by 5.5. That is going to go right to the left-hand side, but we're going to leave about 1/8 of an inch border on the side there. So let's go ahead and adhere that down. I'm going to go ahead and do that. We're going to put that right here. Just like so. I think I'm straight. And I think it is a little tad bit longer than 1 inch and 5.5 inches. So we'll just give that a little trim. There we go. All right, so now we need to tie our baker's twine around there too. So we're going to go around the inside of the card. Give ourselves enough to tie a pretty little bow. I think that's probably enough. probably more than I need, but we're going to go with it. And I do not know where my little tweezers went to, my little reversible tweezers. So we're going to use a glue dot to hold this down in place so that I can tie a bow. All right, so let's go ahead and take this. If you guys saw my workspace right now, you'd probably have a heart attack because it is a complete and total disaster. And I'm surprised that I can find anything right now. All right, so there we go. Let's, thought I cut a piece off. I guess I did not. It's way more than I need, but I'm gonna go with it because I'd much rather have too much than not enough. Tying a bow while you're recording can be tricky, at least for me anyway. All right, so we're gonna do that. We're straighten this up a little bit here. Card, just like so. All right, then we're gonna tie our bow. Oh, I hope I did leave myself enough room. Well, we might have a smaller bow on this one. Or I just don't have to trim very much off on that side. That works too. All right, now we're going to put this aside because now we're going to do some stamping. The colors we're going to be using is Early Espresso, Pretty in Pink, Soft Seafoam, Crumb Cake, and Calypso Coral. So these, I don't need that one right now. So let's go ahead and start off with Pretty Peacock. And I'm going to flip this around. And we're going to ink this up. And I don't know what happened to my Pretty Peacock ink pad, but I've done something to it. So let's see here. All right, let's try this. Oh, I need my piercing mat because this is photopolymer and it doesn't have any cushion. And to get really nice stamped images, you really need a cushion underneath it. So let's hope that we get it. There we go. So now I'm going to clean this off using my chamois. I love my chamois. All right, I'm going to flip this over. And we're going to do the soft seafoam. I'm going to ink that up. And I'm going to go full strength on our turtle and just line it up. And you can see where you're stamping because it's clear. Just like so. Oh, so pretty. And now I'm going to close these up because I'm pretty sure I'm done with this one. I'm not done with this one. So let's go ahead and stamp that and then I can put that one away. So we're going to stamp our seaweed. I'm going to come off my die cut just a little tiny bit and I'm coming over to the right hand side. See if you guys can. And then I'm going to come up a little higher over here. Woo! And then I'm going to come a little lower right here. And you know what? I think I'm going to flip this one. Just like that. There we go. And I'm okay that it doesn't come all the way down because our sand dollar and our starfish are going to cover that. They're going to hide that. So we're done with those two colors. Now I need my Calypso Coral and my Crumb Cake. So we're going to stamp, and I'm going to move this out of the way, bring this one back in. I'm going to stamp my sand dollar, but I'm going to do second generation stamping. So I'm going to stamp off and then stamp. And we're done with Crumb Cake. And then our Calypso Coral. I'm going to do second generation here. So I'm stamping my background. You can stamp your, however you want to do it, you can do it. If you want to stamp your background first and then your detailed part. So I'm going to do the same thing here. And then here, I'm going to clean this off. And then we're going to flip this around like so. And ink it up. And then we're going to do the same thing. Isn't this reversible stamp so cool? I love it. All right. I'm sorry that I missed this stamp set because last year because it really is so much fun. All right, there we go. Now we're ready to fussy cut those out, but I have already done that so that we don't have to, you guys don't have to sit here and watch me do that. I don't need that. So yes, I do. I got one more thing to stamp. So up here, I'm going to stamp our sentiment, may all your wishes come true, and I'm stamping that in Early Espresso. Let's see here. There we go. And I'm going to stamp it up top, kind of to the right, just like so. There we go. I'm going to close that up because we're done. And now it's just time to put the rest of our card together. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere this to our card base. So I am going to glue this flat down for mailing purposes. I don't want too many things to be popped up, even though the more is popped up, I think the prettier it looks. But sometimes the mail service wants to give you a little bit of a headache for that. So I'm not going to do that today. We're going to put a glue dot on our sand dollar. Our sand dollar is going to go there. We're going to put a glue dot on our large starfish, and it's going to go right about here. And then on our small starfish, a glue dot, and it's going to go right about there, I think, like so. And then we're going to pop up our turtle. Hopefully we are. If I can find my my dimensionals. Here's my mini ones. This will work. So we're going to put some dimensionals on our turtle. I'm going to put a couple of them there. 3. I think that's good. Probably should have scattered them around, but this will be fine. You can put them on the arms if you want to give more. You know what? I think I'm going to give a little bit more support, like right there. Just like so. And make sure it wasn't peeking out in the front. And it is just a teeny bit, but actually, I think it's just there. All right, so we're going to take this off. The backing's off. Thank you so much for watching this video. Oh, I got an ink spot on there. Well, we might just put a embellishment. Actually, I think it was just glue. All right. Thank you so much for watching. And I hope that you will give me a thumbs up and comment too what you think about this card. I hope you really do like it. And then there we go. So now let's just put our embellishments on. Embellishments on there. And we're going to take a larger one. And I think I'm going to put the larger one down here. And then we're going to use you know what? I'm going to use another. I think I used 2 larger ones, and I think that's what I'm going to do again. I'm out of putty, and I keep forgetting to order putty for my Take Your Pick tool. We're going to put one right there, and then we're going to put another one right there. And then that's it, except for the inside of the card, and I don't think I have a piece. Here, we can do this real quick. Let me cut a piece. We're going to do 5 1/4 by 4, and that will be our inside piece. And we can also bring in a piece of this, and we can glue this right up the side so that it will coordinate with it. And you can also stamp, maybe stamp your turtle in the inside or some starfish. But I'm just going to use the Designer Series paper just to jazz it up a little bit. I think I'm going to use my glue if I can get it to come out, because I keep having problems with it too. I tell you what. Like, sometimes I really believe that the forces are against me. Do you guys ever feel that way? Let's see here. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on here. Just a little bit. And I'm probably going to have to trim this, and that is okay. And I think I'm going to go this way. So I'm going to leave a little bit of an edge over here as well. Just like that. Ooh, it's not straight. Go figure. All right. Still not straight. All right. There, I'm good with that. All right, there we go. It could be a little straighter, but I am all right with that. And then we're going to trim this little piece off right like that. And then we're going to take our printer here, put some tape on this. I have a love-hate relationship with my tape runner. All right. And we are going to put that on the inside of our card. And you can stamp another sentiment or write your sentiment however you want to do it. There we go. All right. I hope that you guys really did enjoy this video. And please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I surely hope that you do so. It really does encourage me. And I love to read your comments. Thank you so much. Until the next time. Doodly-doo.